Hey everyone, welcome to our stream, or if you catch this as a VOD, welcome to the VOD. We are back in our Iguazu Zoo, which I realize after the fact, maybe calling it Iguazu Zoo was not the smartest thing to do. But I was at work today, and I had a thought. So I'm going to, I really want to redo this area. I'm thinking that maybe we can make this look a little bit better. And I figured, hey, why not? I think the best place to do this is on stream with as many people as possible, really. So bear with me as we make some pretty big changes, if you will, to our Iguazu starting area. The big thing, though, we'll keep this here, but we're gonna make an interior, which I'm kind of excited about. Hey, Grizz, welcome to the stream. I felt the need to go in and maybe update this just a little bit. I was at work today, and I was like, oh, I have a fantastic idea for a better info center for our zoo. Thank you. I'm actually, I'm kind of proud of this zoo, more so because it's taken like everything that everybody's taught me over the last year, and creating something that looks like a wholly different zoo. I don't think I would have ever been able to build this. So I'm really, I'm kind of excited to kind of bring it all to life. Thank you for. We have quite a few small callers. I got like some tree frogs hanging around. I tried to do a monkey running across the top. It just did not quite look right, if you will. I feel like it's going to look a little janky while I try to work on this, only because it's all interior now. I'm just thinking everything from an interior perspective really is made better by a waterfall. And I was kind of thinking about this today, and I want to say I have a pretty cool idea for a waterfall. A waterfall feature, I guess, would be the better way of saying it. So start off with like a pretty basic looking thing here, but I think if we can make this work, and might be a bit higher than maybe I intended, but I think it's I think it might still work out. Hey, Blob! Welcome to the stream. Why is this not working out? We're struggling to make a water feature. I am doing fantastic. I have the. I want to say I have the house to myself. My partner's gone to see her mother, but I have a dog with me, and I may or may not have to leave to go hang out with my dog. I will say I absolutely do love my dog, though. She is the best. But while I was at work, I stumbled across or thought about this really cool idea for like an interior info center from what I originally built. So now we're gonna try to make it. Try is the optimal word here. Uh, 100%. She just unconditional love all the time, and I think that's what I love most about animals in general. They just love you no matter what. Just as you should love animals no matter what. Yeah, so I feel like we can spend, I feel like I might spend a little bit of time just kind of making something look a little bit nicer. Not that not that like this entire area is not nice. I actually really like this entire area. I'm as I play, I'm getting even more excited to kind of like build the rest and put everything together. So hopefully it turns out really well. Your foliage video definitely helped out. It made me go back in and rethink my entire waterfall area, and it's all for the better. Yeah, it's not much has changed. I added a few things, some like little like stonework, and then a monkey hanging around on the roof here, and then like a little tree frog. I especially like the rock work. We kind of have like shale rock going all the way up. Kind of hard to see, but like right here you can kind of see it's like going all the way up with like a bunch of vines and stuff like hanging off of it and stuff like that. And then even more vine work. And I even did this, which it's fun playing in sandbox mode as opposed to franchise mode, because you can kind of do this and you can change the lighting, and I am super happy with how the lighting has turned out. That being said, the name of our zoo is Iguazu Zoo, which might have been a bad idea. On second thought, but I think it's part of it is just like it's having fun and learning and stuff like that. You know what, I went back. I loved the waterfall the first time we built it, like on that first stream and stuff like that, and I thought it looked really good. I was really happy with it. But I think like as time went by, I was kind of thinking a little bit more about it, of like what I would want to do if I actually had a zoo, and if I were here, and if I were thinking if I went to like South America and I was on the top of a mountain, I would want to see something that would fit so well with a mountain. And I think we kind of created it on this one. I'm quite happy with how everything kind of turned out on that. And on top of that, it's we're kind of like in the home stretch. To be honest, I probably should be working more on like a tour for Ottawa Zoo and closing that off. But this has really kind of rekindled my joy of Planet Zoo. Not that I didn't have joy originally. I think I'll always love Planet Zoo for what it offers. I feel bad. My dog is currently waiting at the door for my wife to come home, and she's not coming home anytime soon. I feel really bad for her. So it may not be a very long stream. I might have to go and cuddle with my dog for a little bit. It's such a good feeling. And like I said, it's not like I was kind of getting bored of Ottawa Zoo. Far from it. It just I think after a while you're like, hey, like I want to try something new. No, not many details. I think I have to add in a few signs and stuff like that, but mostly I think I'm done. Part of me is like I just want to scramble to the very finish, and like just see it completed and be able to say that I have my first zoo. But I also want to do it justice at the same time. Thank God for this new color selection tool. I don't know what I would do without it. But the tour is gonna come. I hope to have it up on by Sunday. So we're definitely gonna close the loop before we get to the first episode of Iguazu Zoo. Which I think at this point I might just call Iguazu Zoo moving forward. All you can do is laugh about it. Like if you can't laugh about something, then it's well, you know, what's life, right? I think what I'm more excited about, to be entirely honest, is just the ability to play with like an entirely new architecture set. I think that's what I'm most excited for. I'm definitely going to take a page out of everybody's book, though, and start working on like building more like custom graphics for the zoo and stuff like that. I'm really excited to try my hand at that. Admittedly, I think or I feel that AI is going to help out a lot with that. For not just for me, but for anybody who's looking to create some custom stuff. That's part of the reason why I wanted to do it. I think I was watching a stream from Lizzie one day, and I saw like all these amazing textures, and I think it was like when I first started playing Planet Zoo, and I was like, how do I get these textures in like my zoo? And then I looked it up, and I was super distraught to hear out that like you have to play on this map, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna start playing on this map at some point, or on not this map, but this biome. But again, your video the other day really helped to kind of like encourage me to kind of go back through and start working on something like this, and just like freshening it up and getting some extra little details included in it. You did a really good job at like hammering that home. You were like, this is not a tutorial, which I think is something that like I feel the same about. Like when you're building something, like you don't watch a tutorial to learn how somebody built it. You learn it to learn a new style, and then from there you build or you develop your own style or modify your own style. It's all about creating something that you're happy with, or that you can use to develop your own skill set and stuff like that. I think that's what's more important. I agree. There is no right or wrong in Planet Zoo. There's interpretations on how you want to do something, but that's about it. It's all about having, truthfully, like as weird as it sounds, it's all about just having fun. Kind of looks like a little info booth that you want to visit, I think. But I would like to get a better interior wall, I think. There's like the one thing I will say about Planet Zoo that's always a struggle for me is the amount of variety you have in picking different materials. Do we go with an interior sandstone or what, you know? Nah, I think that looked too much like a tomb, I think. Hey, Max, welcome to the stream. Very much an impromptu stream, I'm not gonna lie. It's I had the opportunity and I felt the need to play. I'll have you know that your comment, Max, about how waterfalls make everything look so much better sticks with me to this day. let's go with a metal wall. I'm gonna do something a little weird. I don't know what to choose. It's too medieval. Go with a red brick interior. Okay, that would kind of change it up a little bit. I feel like there are already numerous different there are already multiple different waterfalls in Community Zoo. Our Community Zoo project, which there's nothing wrong with that, not at all. You know what? I actually really like this color for some reason. Call me crazy. Can't blame Crusader Kings 3 for that, I'm just saying. How is Crusaders King 3? I think you've had like the most like amazing journey in that game. From what I've seen in the community, it's been all over the place. Like, how do you like it? Like, how do you playing Crusaders King 3? Like, last I heard, you had an issue with somebody trying to cannibalism. I don't know, man. I feel like your journey in that game has been really wild, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's amazing, which is part of the reason why people play games. It's to have fun. You never, like all games, you never finish a run. Oh no. You forgot you shared that in the chat. It's it's definitely something to forget that you shared. The joys of playing with a new build palette is like just trying to find something that you like. Now I'm starting to regret my choice in wall type that I chose. Oh, actually, you know what? That actually doesn't look half bad. Isn't that like the #1 fear? That you take a break and then you forget, you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. My issue is I get distracted by other games super easily. Like, easier than I should, to be honest. Are you building an Alice in Wonderland? Is that your build that you're working on, Alice in Wonderland? Thanks, Max. I really appreciate that. I can't wait to see it. Even if it isn't your best work, it's still gonna be really cool, and that's what matters. Okay, that kind of gets it a little bit more. It looks like the interior of a temple. I don't know, man. Do I go with this, or do I go with like? Do I actually go with temple stone? Or do I go crazy? Like really crazy. And build my own temple wall. I think the question you have to ask yourself is whether or not you want to invest the amount of time it takes into building something like this. Like, I really like these pieces, but they're so huge. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Because then if we do something like this, I wonder, what if we did... This is getting really crazy now. So what if we did something like this, and then replace the video, and then like on the video, like we have like I have a placeholder right now, I think. Not that. Kind of something like that, I don't know. And then we can kind of like place like a video maybe that plays on loops or something like that. I think that would be really cool for an interior, and it would be a really cool way of utilizing some of these really random pieces. And if I'm not mistaken, something like that. You know what? I actually don't think I've ever seen. I've seen the original, but not the latest one, not the one with Johnny Depp. Okay, I'm starting to dig this idea now. I didn't miss much. So not a very good movie, I take it. I feel like we could even just do like something silly like yeah, like you could just do like it's kind of like a window into another world. I like that concept. I think that would be really cool. Bear with me as we figure out a new way to build an interior. And I shamelessly cheat by using these like half-broken pieces. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're creating something. I don't know what. Maybe we won't even go with this. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go with like that random exterior that we had. So I figure if like maybe we just have to build our own little brick wall thing here. I was trying to keep in mind like piece counts. Okay, we're getting there. Hey, Alfred, how are you, man? How's it going? Hang on. Yeah, actually, honestly, same. I got off work and I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play some Planet Zoo. And I'm going to live stream it for some reason. Which is pretty ballsy of myself, I'm not going to lie. Today we have no plan. I don't even know what I want to do anymore, man. I once built an entire habitat using these bricks, and I told myself I would never do it again. And then here I am building a wall. Yeah, it's a risky venture. Uh, but I'll be honest. Actually, I do have a lot of fun streaming. More so because it kind of keeps me on task, which is something I very much struggle with. It's a very normal way to build. I'm not gonna lie. You just keep on building until you find something that works. You're happy with it, and you kind of call it a day. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. But then you build something like this, and then you're kind of happy with yourself. And then you realize that you might have forgotten to that you wanted to fit another TV monitor place. It's a, I don't know. And it's also a weird time. Not gonna lie. It's a Thursday for me. So I will let everybody know if I suddenly have to run away, it's because my wife has gone out for the evening, which gives me that's what gives me freedom to stream, and I may need to go let my dog out or something like that. I think I was joking earlier. She's currently waiting at the door for my wife to come home, which I guess goes to show who she loves more. You know what? I was talking to somebody yesterday about like YouTube in general and stuff like that, and why you do it. And for me, sometimes you forget like what was your original intention behind streaming. And for me, it was just really to learn how to build Planet Zoo and have fun playing video games. So I think at this point, like I'm not too worried about. I'm not going to worry about subscribers and stuff like that. If they come, they come. If they don't, maybe it's not meant to happen, and I'll just have fun. Yeah, I probably would burn the house down at this rate. God knows what I would do. Thank God I don't have to cook dinner for myself. You know what? It's looking a little bit better in here. I'm actually much happier with how this has turned out. not work. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I struggled for like 20 minutes trying to cheat the system by using like the broken ones, and it did not work out. But it does look, it definitely looks a lot better than like the normal one. Now, of course, the $1 million question is going to be whether or not I can actually make... Why are these so friggin' large? If I can make this actually work. So the idea, and this will take some work off screen to kind of get it to actually do its thing, is we're gonna have, or I want to have, like images of all these like different like locales from like the area, so like rainforests and whatnot on the videos, and maybe have them like kind of loop through, so like do a video and then have them regularly loop. I think that would be really, really cool. If we can make it work. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. When you accidentally forget that there's a bunch of blocks sticking through your wall. I have a list. I've misplaced my notebook. I wrote them all down. Capybara for sure. Definitely gonna try to go with like more like found, not found in the area, but more like localized animals and stuff like that. More South American, like so like rainforesty, so like orangutans and sloths and whatnot. Things that you wouldn't normally see in like Ottawa Zoo, which, don't get me wrong, love Ottawa Zoo for what it did for me and helped me out, but it's kind of boring at the same time because it's all North American animals, and I live in North America, so like majority of those animals I've seen out in the wilderness. So just small things like that that I hope to have them in here. And that is the goal. But of course, I'm always open for suggestions, and the fact that we're building on sandbox mode also means that every named every animal that we have will have a name to go. So we're gonna take names from the community to create something that's gonna be a little bit more fun to play. Like there's gonna be more interactive aspects of it and stuff like that, which I'm actually really excited to do as well. Because sometimes you just you can't really do that on franchise mode because sadly your animals pass away too fast. You know what I really like though? I try to like fit these in somehow. Cusco. When it comes time, you better put that in the comments. I don't know. It's I'm looking for like I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more interactive than just like watching a regular speed build. It's like the zoo is gonna grow with you, and that's the really cool thing that I'm kind of like hoping for. It's I will say this about the zoo though, it's gonna be probably my most like crazy looking zoo yet in terms of just like trying to like do new things like with new skills and stuff like that, which like every zoo should be. Whenever you go to start a new zoo, like your intention should be to outdo yourself. See, that looks kind of cool. Like I'm actually I'm kind of digging this entire interior. But I guess like the easy part's kind of over in the sense that now what we have to do is decorate the interior, which is going to be a lot more work for sure. I heard I think the last stream we were kind of like chatting about like what new packs and stuff like that. I am a believer that our next DLC pack is not actually a DLC pack. I think it's going to be the console launch. So I think we're going to skip a DLC season, if you will, to go this route. And then once the console version's launched, then we'll start to see the next DLC pop out and stuff like that. That's where my money's on in terms of what we can kind of expect. I am excited, though. I will say this. I'm very excited to see the console version come out. More so because it's just going to encourage more people to build, and more people to build, the more ideas that we get, and that's an awesome, good news thing. Okay, so we kind of have like, I think we're going in the right direction. So we have our interior, which is kind of set up. It's going to be like a hybrid, modern day with some interesting architectural designs. And it's going to lead out to the back area. So there's really two ways to enter the zoo. You're right. It can only be a good thing, which like totally makes sense why Planet Zoo went that route. Although I heard some people talking about the fact that like it may not be a good thing at the same time. More so because people are saying that like it's going to encourage the last time they opened it up like this, more people kind of like it kind of ruined. They say it ruined Cheese Louise, Planet Zoo, or Planet Coaster. You know what? I would love to see like an extinct animal pack. That's what I would love to see. I think that would be really cool. Planet Zoo condiments, ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. You know what? I would actually love for them to add in condiments to the game. I think that would be fantastic. So now, what would go on the interior of a welcome center? in a zoo like this? That's the $1 million question. For sure, animal science. Which I think that's what we're gonna do with the videos. I think I'm gonna do like the animals and that we do. So we have 5 spots for something like that. And then the really cool thing is that we can actually do live images of animals. So like not live images, but like real animals. And we can add their names to them. So if we have like hero animals, we would put them there. You know what we definitely need is, so we have our info counter, which matters. But what does every good zoo have? They have some info booths. And I have no idea how to start making something like that. Oh my goodness. Because I'm thinking something like this, maybe. Not that you can kind of see what's going on my screen right now. But bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna... We'll do a be right back. Hang on. I don't know if you guys can see anything. My screen's... my screen shows black. This is more just like a test. Hang on, I'm almost done. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see if this worked. Yeah, so something like this. Just it's a little capybara. Now, mind you, this is like really rough. I literally just pulled this. But like we would do videos like little signs like this all in the windows. For animal rights, I haven't built one of these in a while, but I'm thinking something like hang on, I think I have it here. I think this is like way back in the day when I didn't really know what I was doing. Okay, needs to be square. This doesn't look right now. Don't get me wrong, I realize that. But we do like this. This is like from Iguazu Zoo. but I have like how like we fight extinction and stuff like that. So we can do like signs like that all over the place. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah. And then of course spruce the place up a little bit, give it a little bit of extra life. We need some color though. Do some little frogs everywhere. Add a little bit of splash of color. Maybe add some monkeys hanging out on some of the little stones. Stuff like that, I think, will kind of like fill in the area, give us some extra life. I'm just at this point, I think I'm just playing around, trying to envision some ideas. Have some of these signs. I don't know. We have a lot of options of. There's a lot of stuff out there that we can kind of add in, which I appreciate. Oh, we can add some vines all over the place, maybe. Definitely add some of these panels in every which way. Definitely a lot for us to play around with. You can even do like a border at the very top. You can do a lot of that. Adds a little bit of color, which I can kind of appreciate. You know what? This actually doesn't look half bad. You know what? I was thinking about something the other day as well, Max. Your Greek island that you built on I think one of our very first challenges with like the hippodrome and stuff like that really makes me want to build a I would love to see you go and do a Greek zoo. I think that would be really cool. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. you have the experience and the knowledge to do it, so I would totally support something like that. Yeah, Max actually built it for one of our very first challenges we ever actually did. I thought it was fantastic. I was sad that it did not win. So I thought it was an amazing build. How's it going, Miller? No, you know what I think it might have been? It might have been, I could download it. That wasn't the issue. I think it was as soon as I started to try to go into it and move around, I was getting some issues. But that also could have been my computer at the time, because I'm pretty sure I had like a potato of a computer. Hey, Primal, how's it going? Welcome to a very much impromptu weekday stream. That kind of looks very like temple-ish, very, very South American. And it gives it a splash of color. But I think what that does mean is we might have to change this up a little bit. I just don't think it's going to work. Anymore, anyway. I don't think it's going to work anymore. struggle is real with this. Sorry, guys. You ever get like so focused on something you forget that you're actually doing something, and then like you totally get in the zone? I am so sorry. Hang on. Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick tour of what we've accomplished so far. I'm quite happy with it. Oh, I didn't even realize these were flexicolor. Oh, jeez. That changes everything. All right, so here is our zoo entrance and everything we've accomplished. It's called Iguazu Zoo, which I realize is kind of funny considering zoos is said twice. But we come into our main entrance here. We have a little path of little paw prints leading us to our main entrance to the zoo, and we have our little sign. And we have this gorgeous like rock wall with some really cool foliage. So it's almost like we've climbed up a mountain, come out to a paradise. And then of course we have a little water feature with a really, what I like to think, a really cool waterfall. And then as we kind of come through, we have two options. We can go to our info center, like our welcome center, or we can go to the restroom. So our restroom, you can kind of just come in around the corner. You have like a little entrance, very similar theme going on. Or we can kind of go into this this little building right here, which is going to be our welcome center. So we have like our little info kiosk with the entrance to the rear. And then like lots of focus on color and stuff like that. But considering I just realized that like this interior, like these are flexicolor, blows my mind. It changes everything. I'm not gonna lie. And then we'll come out here, and then we have a few options. So this is the bird's eye view. So it's almost like it's a South American ruin. So as you kind of come in, you can see like a ruined building, a temple entrance. So normally, now from what I understand and from like what little research I've done and from my trips, is Mayan or indigenous villages and stuff like that would come in here, and like they would have like a main entrance, like a really low hanging wall, and it was all made of stone, usually piled up and stuff like that, and it was like their defense. So like this would be where they would like, this is how they kind of keep outsiders away and stuff like that. And then as we come in, we have this rather huge plot of land to work on. So we might consider this like a micro zoo, but we're gonna have the plan anyway. Now that I'm giving you guys all my secrets, we're gonna have like a gift shop right here. Temporarily, we're gonna have some staff facilities right here, which will probably like convert to something else. Hey, nerdy! And then as you kind of make your way in, our first habitat's gonna be the capybara, right here. So I'm looking forward to the capybara. We're also going to have this amazing view. I'm gonna try to do like a little lookout so you can kind of see and come and look at like this amazing view and stuff like that. So that's the hope anyway. And we'll go from there. And then ideally, like what'll happen is they'll come out here. We'll have like a nice little feature, and then this will reconnect with the main path, and we'll kind of continue up. I have not. It would be kind of hard to simulate a boat ride on the top of a mountain, though. But I like the idea. I'm trying to keep it like as realistic as possible. I realize you getting like large animals all the way up here is just not going to happen. I think so. I kind of talked about putting in like an airport, not an airport, a helipad with a helicopter. And then like that's how they transport like all the large items and stuff like that. But maybe we can work in like a little miniature Amazon River up here. I think it would be pretty cool to see something like that. I think that's a really cool idea. But right now we're just trying to work on the interior here and get this all set up. Whether or not it actually happens, who knows? But what I didn't realize was that this is FlexiColor. Oh, it's god awful red. Adds some pretty wild colors that you can kind of play around with. Oh, I kind of like the green. Like a nice dark green almost. That looks really kind of interesting. Oh, I kind of like that green, I'm not gonna lie. That looks really nice. And that kind of, like, the green kind of makes sense because, like, South American colors would be full of, like, very bright, vibrant colors. So maybe we can kind of make this work. Hang on. It's a legitimate game changer, everybody. Like, did not know that this was FlexiColor. I've gone off the deep end. We could go like even weirder. We can do like a nice like orange. Oh no. It's that kind of looks really nice. I'm quite happy with this. Now this changes everything, everybody. Like this is a whole game changer. But you know what we need in here? We need some plot. We need some plants. I'm really sad that I haven't been able to find any like South American style pots. Or even like normal South American planters. So if we're going to have capybaras as our first set of animals, and again, we're building on sandbox mode, which means that our animals will be they'll be persistent. They'll stick around. We need some names for some capybaras. So, what names do you guys think we should have for our little capybaras? Gunju, that's a very capybara name. It's a very German name. You know what we might actually do? And call me crazy. We may just do an African pot. So we can actually make this work. Oh, it's really cool. It's always a fun thing to do to volunteer, not just with a zoo, but like with an animal rescue or anything like that. I think that's really cool. Coconut, that's a great name. I really hope somebody maybe writes these down before I forget. Not to put any pressure on you guys to remember the names that you put in. No pressure at all, as I like to say. Are you excited to volunteer at a zoo? I used to work at a vet clinic, which is the closest I've ever gotten to volunteering at a zoo, personally. Unfortunately, sadly, and I'll say it again, it's the capital of Canada. The fact that we do not have a zoo is criminal. Winnipeg, very close to home. I love it. You know, it's terrible. I get like technology, electronics. It's a necessity of that we require, and it sucks. But you know, I get it. But the whole like the Recycle Me program. So in Canada we call it in Ontario we have a program called Recycle Me. Which is it's really cool in the sense that it's very much focused on like doing exactly what that is, which is trying to recapture as many non renewable resources from like phones and technology and stuff like that. We're not allowed to throw out computers in the garbage anymore and stuff like that. We actually have to take them to specialized centers and stuff like that. It's a really cool. It's a really cool program. I find it so weird that of all the planters that we could get, for some reason they chose to put the African planter in the nature tab, whereas all the other planters go under construction and stuff like that. I find that really freaking bizarre. Like, makes no sense. Cool looking tree though. Somebody's come to join me. My lovely dog has taken up shop right next to me. So if you hear any snoring in the background, I do apologize. She's a mix between a Boston and a Frenchie, so you can only imagine what her snoring is like. Not a lot to choose from like a. You know what I appreciate is like not dog snores, but like dog grunts when they're sleeping, and then like they're having a dream and stuff like that. I love that. Oof, no, not like that. I don't like that though. So we have a few names. We have Coconut. We have Winnipeg. We have Gunter. Which I can appreciate. Any other name ideas out there? I feel like we need something right in the center here. Water pig. Wasserschwein. Wasserschwein. Oh, that's the best. When you get that that classic little cheek flap, like the jowl flap. We used to call them jowl slaps when like they would walk around and their jowls would slap back and forth and stuff like that. It's so adorable. Like how could you ever be upset with something like that? I don't know. I don't even know. What am I trying to do here? I want to put something small right here. And you know what I think I have? I have the perfect blueprint for this, I think. Okay, let's try to like work this in here. So huge shout out to Blob for providing this. I love it. But we're gonna tear it all apart. What's another statue? What's another caiman? Oh, we can do a caiman. Okay, never mind. I don't like this idea. But I think we have the workings of an idea, and that's the important thing. What we need to do is we need to make a table that would fit right here. So how do we want to do this? Maybe we use sandstone, which I haven't played a whole lot around. I haven't played with sandstone a whole lot. And then what we'll do on top, what I'm thinking, is we'll go with our regular temple stone. No, I don't like that. Okay, I like the idea of a table though. So maybe we make it out of... Maybe we make it out of wood. That would be normal. You know what? No, I have a better idea. A whole other idea now. Sorry, guys. Is this the one I want? There's not many blueprints out there that like you need to have, but I like to think that Lion's blueprint pack is definitely a requirement. Although I don't know why he did this. I don't know why that's there. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, but instead of like having a table, what I want to do, actually I just wanted this, to be honest. This is all I wanted. Okay. So we got our main tool here. Let's see, we're gonna need to make it a little bit bigger. Except that I think I might have messed up. Okay. I think we have what we want. And we accidentally grabbed something that we don't want. Okay. Let's try this again. I have seen that wooden jaguar piece. I love it, actually. Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. Okay. So when you go to something like, I don't know why I said South America, that was weird. When you go to zoos like this that are very much based on building things that are true to form, but they also want to like pay homage or educate about the surrounding areas and stuff like that. And one of the things that come to mind is architecture, or what you would normally find from that country or that continent, things like that. So here's what I'm thinking. I love these pieces, but I can never figure out what to do with them. It's a little too big, but that's okay. I have a feeling that we might actually have a better glass panel too. What is this? Glass pane, that's what it is. I was wondering why it didn't work out. Okay, that's better. Now, we may need, hang on. We might need something else. We might need his pack back again. Might have got a little too far ahead of myself. Okay, definitely got a little too far ahead of myself. That's okay. It's an easy fix. Okay. And I want something kind of like this, actually. Perfect. Oh no. Take it back. I like this better. No, I don't like that one. There's too many options to choose from. Which one is better? Who knows? I kind of like these small info circles though. Oh, too fast. Okay. So that's one down. Maybe we'll take that. Maybe we'll do a larger one. Okay, here we go. So we can do something like this, which I actually kind of like. And then what we can do is we can actually play around with colors. Thankfully, because of the new color palette tool. And let's try to emulate the colors from the frog. There we go. So now, now that we've done one, oh, can you hear her snoring? Oh no! Now that we've done one, we can kind of just place them around a little bit. Do something like that. And if we do another one, how can you be bothered by dog snores? Let's be real here. We joke that my dog. So her name's Luna. So I'll just so you guys, I can refer to her as Luna now. We joke that Luna runs the house, as is her her right. You know what I really kind of wish they had? I wish they had like a color, like a color sampler tool where you could sample the colors that you wanna kind of have. I wish that was an option. Okay, so we have some like some tapestry little things going on here, which is perfect. And then I agree, like a touch table, but for like artifacts. But I don't know what kind of artifacts that we can have. But Primal, you actually mentioned that they have something that we can utilize, which I think is the wooden jaguar. Yeah, like I've you can actually use a web browser one. So you take a screenshot of your page and you can use the web browser to kind of like get you the color codes, and then you can just input them in. But it's so much extra work, and I'm shocked that a company like Frontier Games, which has like built everything around creating this really cool custom experience for like these really cool games and stuff like that, hasn't really thought of creating something like that. It just blows my mind. Okay, so we need to create a table. And maybe we can get away with creating a rather simple table. Just a simple table. It is you're right. Like the colors don't always, like, you think you have the right color, but you don't, and it can be quite frustrating. here we are complaining about not having enough animals. In reality, we would just be happy getting better color controls. No, trying to just get this right. There we go. I think nope, that was not it. Good enough. When you forget to build on a group, man, like that's the worst. Alright, now we need to pick a better color for this. Which is not always easy. Aha! Look at that. That was not that. That was actually pretty easy. Okay. Now that I say that, the color clashes. Not easy. Let's just try this again. Darker brown, not bad. Oh, kind of like that. And then really the last thing we need to do is just put some education elements around it. And then we can kind of call this entire entrance almost practically completed. I think just a few smaller minor details that we have to kind of place around. But that's about it. I think we're doing pretty good. Now, I'm never a fan of creating education elements. Which probably means if you guess we are going to bring back Lion's Pack, you would be correct. Is there a stupid barrier here still? Oh, son of a gun. That was not supposed to happen. That's annoying. See if we can fix this really quickly. There we go. Back to normal. Let's maybe move out here this time. Let's see if we can find a infographic that will actually work for us. Kind of like this. Thank God for Lion's Pack. I don't know what we could do without it. Like, this is it's godsend right here. Not gonna lie. Thank you. I'm actually really happy with how this is kind of like coming out. I was a little on the fence about what we were gonna build today, and I was at work and I was like, oh, I really like the idea of doing something like this. So I'm kind of happy that it's definitely working out. That's for sure. Now if we can just get this single color. I don't know what color I want for this. Oof. Okay. This is nice. Okay. Now, admittedly, we are going to cheat for this last little bit. There is an amazing blueprint on the workshop. See if I can find it really quickly. Okay. I actually really like this particular model, this piece. And admittedly, I'll never be able to build it. Which I guess, like, never say never, but, like... Oof. Looks rough. I don't know. Now that I say that, I don't know if that's I don't know if this is what I want. Oh, but hang on. Maybe we can just do this. I wish you could separate this really easily, but you can't. Or can you? See if maybe we can get like a brochure thing. Then add some brochures to the game. You do always want more clutter items. It's like a requirement of building a really good like a nice interior. The last thing, I think we don't have the ability to do it just yet, but we need to. We will eventually. And then we'll just put a nice little border around it. Get this like a nice black or something like that. So eventually what we'll do is we'll have a map for our zoo. Oh, a mug. Okay, hang on. I actually think I have a blueprint for this. Oh, no, you're right. We have mugs now. What am I doing? We have mugs. Oh my goodness. I'll get like another mug over here. And what else do we have in the souvenir shop? I totally forgot that this existed. I did say map, Max. Max the map maker. Oh, we can do like a little statue of a lion. Oh my goodness. Do like that, and then get like a little hippo. So like we've collected things from like around the zoo. It's like these little souvenirs and stuff like that. This is such a good idea. Birdie, you are the best. Like a lifesaver. Oh, the frog, yes. We'll put the little frog over here. Maybe get like a little ball cap going. And then maybe we can just place like a few small like souvenirs here and there. So like not a real souvenir shop, but like maybe we just want to like capitalize. No, never mind, I take that back. Not a lot of wall space anymore when you kind of come in here. So you can kind of come in, and then you see like our info desk can kind of come up. We have some TVs that we got to set up still, and then we can turn around. We have some like minor info stuff, education aspects. We have a map. We have some brochures, so you can pick up the brochures, and maybe it's going to tell you where all of your animals are. Some really cool facts. We'll have like a little map ready to go, and then some additional like architecture and like just like lore about like the entire area. Some like really cool tapestries and stuff like that, and then we can kind of continue into the rest of the zoo. I love it. Such a good idea. Thank you so much. A hero, lifesaver, heroine, lifesaver, the best. Okay, and on top of that, what we need to do. This is just me. This is me now getting like a little further than I wanted to maybe in Planet Zoo today. So we need to make a staff center, and this is going to be where our staff center is going to go initially. So we're not going to do it today. I think 2.5 hours is a long time for me to play, and I haven't even had dinner yet. I got to still figure that out. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to have like a little like temple, like an offshoot of this temple and stuff like that, and we'll have like some trees growing up and out of it and stuff like that. I love it. So I might do that. I may not even do a speed build for that. I might just do like a little like surprise. We have this. But what we do need to do is we need to cover this. Mothers don't know everything, let's be real here. I am digging this area. So, okay, hang on. Let me see if I can get this to work. We're gonna unpause it. I don't know if you guys can kind of hear it. Maybe. Hang on, I'm gonna turn up the volume here. Thank you so much. Definitely, like, you guys helped out a lot. I really appreciate it. I think the water's drowning it out. I have never played with sound effects in this game. Oh, you can kind of hear it coming in now. I'm using the Amazon jungle sound effect, which I thought was pretty cool. I like the idea that you can actually do that. Exactly, the birds. You can hear the birds, and that's exactly what I wanted it to be. Is that you can have some birds. Maybe I'll bug Sparrow and see if we can maybe set up like a bird, like a little parrot or something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's see if these exist. I just want like a little parrot. I don't know how big this is. It's not very big at all. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my god, it's like a little parrot hiding. No, I messed up and I can't move it. Let's do this again. Did it again. Jeez Louise. 100%. Birds would be amazing. Maybe we'll do like a little aviary, like a mock aviary for our zoo. But I am happy to say, welcome to Iguazu Zoo. I am really happy with how this has turned out, and I see the allure of playing on this mode, sandbox. I do use the ambient speakers. I actually have I have two set up right at the entrance right now. We were just talking about that. We were playing it here. Like, let's see if I can get it to go again. It's a little hard. It's a little hard for me to hear, but hopefully you guys can hear it. And then, like, with the water running in the background, like, just chef's kiss. Love the sound. I could just listen to this all day. So awesome. My conspiracy theory is that they're not going to add them because they're going to save them for like Planet Zoo 2, because they have to have something that's going to draw people into playing Planet Zoo 2, and I think that's how they're going to do it. You know what? I was afraid to do it as well. I didn't want to do it, but that's part of the idea of doing like for like quote unquote community outreach. I want to have something that like we can name animals together and stuff like that. Honestly, I didn't hear. I've totally forgot about ambient speakers until I watched one of Blob's latest like tips video. He just uploaded the other day, and it was absolutely amazing because he was like, "Oh, like don't forget about falling leaves." And I was like, "There's speakers for falling leaves," and that's when I realized I was missing out on so much. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm actually just ordering my dinner right now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think I'm really excited for this new zoo. I can't wait to see what we put together and what we can kind of build. I'm really excited to stretch my my skills a little bit. 100%. It was such a good video, and it really made me go back and think about like what I could do differently when it comes to building my zoo. I never thought about doing it the way that he did, especially with like the foliage. And we were talking earlier in the stream actually because he was here. Sadly, McDonald's is what's for dinner. My wife's not here. I'm allowed to eat whatever I want. Don't tell my wife I said that. I'll get in trouble. But just like because like I'm a huge believer that like when you go to build something, it's all about learning different styles, but it's not copying that style. It's creating your own style. And the more you learn and the more tips videos you watch and stuff like that, the better and bigger your style gets. Side note, only because I'm looking this direction, I don't know if anybody knew, but there's I don't know what they were doing here. Did anybody know that they did this? That Frontier's entrance has just like a temple to some oranges. You're right, Whack Donald's. I found this yesterday when I was kind of playing for a little bit. They have a temple praying to some oranges. I thought that was really funny when I saw that. But I created this really cool like sheetrock, like what's the word? Like rock wall that has like different sheets and like the moss and stuff like that. I thought it was a really cool way of building it, and it kind of fits in the theme with like you're in the jungle. Like moss is going to grow wherever it can, foliage will grow wherever it can, and I think I love how this all turned out. I'm really happy. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining in on the stream today and just hanging out with me. And it's not often I get an afternoon or an evening to myself during the weekdays, so I figured I would stream because for those who don't know, Saturday, which is normally when I stream, is Dungeons and Dragons for a few of us, and we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday. So if you're interested in joining, let us know. We have like a little thing set up for us, and looking forward to it. What I will do as well, just because I want to share it. So if you're not part of our Discord, I'm going to try to get a link for our Discord right now. If I can do it really quickly. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But yeah, it's if you're not part of our Discord, head on over. It's not about joining the Discord to hang out with me. It's just like a bunch of other people there to hang out and speak Planet Zoo and stuff like that. I think that's the important thing. So just let me grab this code and pop it in the chat for everybody. There we go. So feel free to, if you're not part of the Discord already, feel free to head on over, and looking forward to hearing more. And yes, ready to rage. I'm sad that I can't play Dungeons and Dragons, but I'll be there to lead a journey. It's my second time D&Ding a campaign. My first time did not go very well, so hopefully everybody bears with me as we learn together. I feel like Birdie has a lot of experience playing Dungeons and Dragons. I have more experience playing Dungeons and Dragons as a player and not as a DM. I'll let you know that. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed the impromptu stream that we had going on here. It is a great group. It's just it's a place to come hang out, talk about Planet Zoo, and just learn some tips and tricks, share your builds, especially with the whole console version coming up. I think that's going to be really cool, and we're always looking for new people to join and grow our community. It's steadily getting where we want it to be, and nothing is doable without you guys. And maybe you know what, it's all about having fun, so that's the important thing. Whether it's playing Dungeons and Dragons or playing some Planet Zoo, it's all about having some fun. Meanwhile, I'm over here just admiring my little garbage can that I created that has like a trapdoor so animals can't get into it. Right on, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to end the stream here. I'll close it off a little bit. We'll do this, and then we kind of sit and listen to some music while I wait for wait to see where my wife is, because she's disappeared on me. Now we have to trash the server. All I can envision now is Max just like throwing stuff in the server. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the panda, the panda that destroys the computer and stuff like that. I think that's all I can think about right now. Oh man, good times. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for joining in, Alfred. I love you. I love you coming to stop by. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to build some more with you guys. Thank you so much. For those who now we're just kind of like hanging out. Thanks, Birdie. I don't know if anybody realized. Hang on, let me see if I can switch my window capture here. I don't know. Okay, you guys can't see that, I don't think. Never mind. Jurassic World Evolution 2 has dropped a Secret Species pack, which is their hybrid packs. I don't know if anybody plays Jurassic World Evolution 2, but if you do, that pack just dropped. So for anybody who's not part of the Discord, who are part of the Discord, if you would prefer this as your DLC, if you play Jurassic World Evolution 2, if you prefer this as your DLC gift for taking first place in our Architect Showdown, you are more than welcome to request that instead. I'm all for that. So just keep that in mind. I'm definitely open to maybe exploring some different DLC for different games if you want that, depending on the price and stuff like that. So we can always figure something out. But I think that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I love just hanging out with you guys. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to doing it some more. Otherwise, as always, I gotta say, ciao for now, everybody.